Get money. Motivate. Mo.
What's good, Hustle Squad, and welcome back to another video. To my returning subscribers, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the likes, the love, the shares, and the support. It's definitely been helping the channel grow and get my information out there, so thanks. If it's your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean Mayberry, representing Hustle and Motivate Fitness, where chasing dreams and inspiring others is definitely the goal. Along with that, I want to teach you guys healthy lifestyle tips and things that help you live more optimally. And speaking of my credentials, your boy just got certified as a corrective exercise specialist. Yes, sir. So like I said, I want to help you guys grow. So the more I learn, the more I can give back. So I'm just really excited to get that certification. Test took me a minute, but definitely knocked that joint on out. But if you've been keeping up with me on social media, I heard some of the followers ask for videos for specific stretches about certain body parts. So today we're going to be covering the chest. One of my favorite muscle groups, the pec minor and the pec major. Definitely good when it comes to breathing as well as posture. So if you're not stretching, your range of motion could definitely be limited, which could cause you not to be getting as many gains in the gym as possible. So I want to make sure that we're getting the most out of our workouts. So that's what I have for y'all, my top 5. Not any specific order, but just my top 5 stretches for the pectoral muscles. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So our first stretch is going to be called what's a standing behind the back arm stretch, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You just want to stand up, chest up, try to have those shoulders back and relax or depressed. You want to take one hand, interlock with the other hand behind your back, and then you just want to give a slight pull, bring that chest up, deep breath in, and exhale out. When you exhale, make sure that the shoulder blades are decompressing and going deep in. And when you inhale, to bring that chest back up. And then exhale. And pull. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can begin to rotate those arms upward as far as you can. You might feel a slight activation in your front deltoid or front of your shoulder as well. You just want to make sure you're comfortable but feeling a slight activation. You don't want to overdo it to where you're feeling a lot of tension or pain in your shoulder. So deep breath in, and then you can slightly bring those arms up as you exhale, and then inhale as you go back down. And you should feel that all in here as well as some front of the shoulder. So for this next stretch, you're going to need something such as a bench or even a couch or something will do. Just something that you can kind of place your arms on. It's going to be a kneeling chest opener. It's great for opening the pectoral muscles again, as well as some of the lats and that shoulder. So to do this one, I'm going to have to demonstrate. What you want to do is get on the floor, like I said, knee level. Push this out. You want to get back far enough from the bench, about arm distance. You want to kind of dip back into your buttocks, into like those arms are flat like this. And then you're going to keep the head neutral by looking down. And then you're going to just allow your head to dip it down into it. As you sink your head, your arms should stay level. Like I said, you should feel it somewhere deep in your chest. The deeper you sink down, and then when you raise back up, the tension should be off of the muscle. And as you drop down into the stretch, you should feel it in your pec minor and major, as well as some of that front of the shoulder. Be sure to keep breathing. As you release the stretch, take a deep breath in. Going into the stretch, you want to keep that head down and drop back into it. It's hot. And like I said, with static stretches or stretches that you hold, you want to hold for at least 30 seconds to a minute for optimum stretching. Again, for this next exercise, you're going to need something such as a bench that you can raise up, or a counter or something that you can hold on to as well. I'll show you guys how to do both. So we're gonna start with the bench first. It's the same setup as the previous kneeling chest opener. It's the same idea. It's gonna open up the chest as well as hit some in the front of the shoulder. So what you wanna do is take a step back, make sure arm length again. Assume that athletic position, which you need slightly bent. And then with this stretch, what you want to do is kind of just sit that booty down. Like I said, make sure you got a good arm length distance. And as you seat down, you should feel a slight stretch in your lats, in front of your shoulder, as well as the pectoral muscle. So again, like I said, make sure you have enough space, about arm length distance from the bench. Right there. Head neutral or looking down. You don't want to look to the left or to the right. That can mess up your spine. Just make sure the head is shoulder level. To feel the stretch, you're going to hinge at the hips or fall back into a sitting position almost. I can also feel it in my hamstrings as well as some of my legs. So it's a good overall stretch for the whole body if you ask me. But ultimately, like I said, you're going to feel it, these lats, this pectoral, as well as the front deltoid. Like I said, you want to make sure you're breathing. Inhale as you come up. Get back into it. Or when you're stretching that muscle. Exhale. And then back up. Whew. So like I said, it's great for the front of the shoulder as well as the pectoral muscle and some of these lats. I also felt it in my legs, so it's great if you want to incorporate it into an overall body stretch. So this next stretch that we have is a dynamic stretch. It's just called a simple dynamic open chest T stretch. So for this one, you want to assume a upright position. Make sure that your chest is up, shoulders are retracted, or the shoulder blades are brought together and they're decompressed, which simply means you're bringing them down and back in relaxed position. From this position, you're going to bring your arms shoulder level, palms facing each other. You're just going to hold, and then you're going to make a T. And the further you open, you should feel a slight stretch in your pectoral muscle as well as the deltoid right here. And since it's a dynamic exercise, we're going to just move through a couple reps. I'm going to do 5, so 1. Exhale as you bring it out as far as you can until it's comfortable, but you feel slight activation. Bring it back. Again, you want to control the tempo. You don't want to do it like that. You can lead to injury from doing all that. So you want to go control. So again, for the setup, if you sit side position, chest up, shoulders back and relaxed, arms to the front, palms together, bring out, make a T. Keep that core engaged and that chest up. Deep breath. Exhale. And there you have it, simple dynamic exercise that you can do that will make sure you increase your range of motion in your chest. It'll aid in muscle recovery as well as getting the most out of your workout. This next stretch is going to be another dynamic stretch, which means we're going to move the muscle through a range of motion and get that mobility back and that range of motion increased. It's called a dynamic cross-arm crossover. So to assume this position, you're going to again stand with your chest up, those shoulders back and retracted, slight, about 90-degree in the elbows, as you can see. And then you're just gonna bring them up to about shoulder level. Make sure that chest is up, that core is engaged to keep that balance. And then we're just gonna simply bring it in, out, in, out. And then we're just gonna keep going back and forth, crossing over, do about 5 reps, so 1. And that's another good chest opener right there. So again, from the side view, chest up, shoulder blades back, arms 90 degrees, bring them up about shoulder width, and then we're just gonna simply cross over, back and forth, arching it. When you come out, make sure you exhale, inhale. And again, control that tempo so you're not injuring or hurting yourself from pulling the muscle too hard. You should feel it in your chest, the outer part, as well as your shoulders. So there you have it, 5 different stretches that'll definitely increase your range of motion. It'll also improve your posture. I know sometimes when people do a lot of chest workouts, they develop what's called upper cross syndrome, or just the overactivity of the pectoral muscle. It causes your shoulders to be more rounded and slouched over. So sometimes if you see people like this, it's because their chest is overactive. They do hella chest workouts and they need to stretching it out so they can be back to an optimal range of motion. But that's the video for today, guys. If you loved it, thumbs up. Comment down below what body part y'all want to see stretched out next. I could definitely have that video out to y'all. Again, thanks y'all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on social media too if you feel led to. But that's it. Catch y'all next time. God bless. Peace.
Motivate, motivate, get money, motivate, 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 mo.